Hi everyone, it's me, David, with High Performance Stoicism. Today I want to talk to you about a surprising mark of wisdom. So I'll start with a quote from Marcus Aurelius, and I think the quote is surprising in itself. How ridiculous and how profoundly a stranger to the world is someone who's surprised by anything that happens to him in the course of his life. End quote. So the surprising mark of wisdom is no surprises. You're not surprised by anything that happens. Now, you can probably hear some noises in the background. It might be some construction. It might be a shooting range, but either way, I should not be surprised by it, and neither should you. Now, one thing to note about this mark of wisdom, you're not surprised by anything, is that it doesn't mean you predict everything. It just means you're not surprised. And let's say you're getting to know someone, and you note a number of things that they say, and one of the things that they say seems a little off. Well, that's a cue to you to not be surprised if, based on what they told you, they end up doing something that is just like what they said. So, for example, I had a friend. He knows, of course, that I'm an ethicist, and we're out in public having a social occasion, and to a group of people he mentions, and he's a businessman, and he mentions, I don't really get into ethics. I'm not really into ethics, and we had a laugh about that. But then I should not be surprised that later on he did something unethical. And most of the time in life, when something happens to us that we are surprised by with another person, we could think back to something they did or said that was a sign of it before. So again, you don't want to expect that you can predict everything that can happen. That's a false view of the Stoic sage. You just want to have enough wisdom so that you're not surprised by anything that happens. And the way to start working toward wisdom is to try to understand the universe better, understand the structural features of reality as I call them, such as you are a part of a much larger whole, a popular one, some things are up to you, some things are not up to you, and so on. But you also want to note what I call patterns of reality, how cause and effect works in different cases, different parts of your life, different dealings with other people, and start to notice the patterns as they emerge, what they are like, what comes after what. Now, another thing that you're going to need to do to start to develop wisdom in this particular respect is to give up a kind of romantic enjoyment in novelty, in surprises. I want everything to be fresh. I want everything to be totally new, because that will interfere with your learning to take things as they actually are and as they actually come about. So I want to hear what you think about this idea of going through life with no surprises, and what might you do in addition to what I've said that can help people to become more wise in this respect. So like, subscribe, comment, and check out what I do below with High Performance Stoicism, and I'll see you in the next video.